Right, we have a news alert coming in at this hour on the broadcast. SpiceJet flight from Delhi to Dubai has made an emergency landing in Pakistan's Karachi. This, of course, is a developing story. The aircraft's engine reportedly developed some technical fault, after which the captain of the Boeing 737 sought an emergency landing. That is the detail that is trickling in right now. This, of course, is a developing story. More details are expected soon. The SpiceJet flight from Delhi to Dubai made an emergency landing in Pakistan's Karachi. A technical fault may be behind the same. Sources from Pakistan's civil aviation watchdog have told WION World is One that the plane landed in Karachi at around 8:03 a.m. that is local time. And this was 53 minutes after the flight was airborne. The flight has been on ground for the past 4 hours and passengers are being looked after. The plane has been parked in the designated area where engineers are assessing the problem. Now, to understand what's actually happening on ground and for a better perspective, joining us now is our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik. He joins us from Islamabad. Anas, thanks for joining us. What can you tell us about this emergency landing? The flight was going from Delhi to Dubai. An emergency landing made in Karachi. Any update on what exactly transpired?
Well, what we know so far, Priyanka, is that a flight from Delhi to Dubai, that was a scheduled flight. It was flying over Karachi, where its engine had developed a technical snag, a technical fault, to which the captain requested the ATC, the air traffic control in Karachi, for a landing. It was an off-the-hook landing. It was not scheduled, and he was granted permission. He landed the plane, the SG-11, call sign SG-11 SpiceJet plane, which is a Boeing 737, at 8:03 a.m. local time. It departed from Delhi at 7:40 Delhi time. That means 7:10 Pakistan time. So about 53 minutes of being airborne. It landed and it's been on ground for the past 4 hours. The passengers have been served with refreshments and they're being looked after as per international standards. The plane has been parked in a designated area. The civil aviation engineers say that, sources say that the engineers are assessing the problem. What we understand is that likely a replacement flight is to be sent soon. The passengers have been disembarked and they are in a designated area. Priyanka?
Right, Anas, any updates on the condition of the passengers? You said that they are being looked after. And is there any statement expected from the government or the airport authorities about what exactly transpired? You say the engineers are currently assessing the flight.
Well, we're awaiting a word from the Pakistani Civil Aviation Authority, official word rather, but sources have confirmed about this landing. With regards to the condition of the passengers, they're all safe. Given that there was an untoward situation, it was an unscheduled landing, therefore it was deemed as an emergency situation. But the Civil Aviation Authorities have confirmed that the plane made a normal landing, despite of the fact that the airport authorities and the aviation authorities were put on standby for an emergency landing. The aircraft did make a normal landing, so all of the passengers on board are safe and they are being looked after as per international standards. Priyanka?
Right, Anas, thanks so much for those updates. We'll of course continue to track this story. Thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.